Okay, so I created this video for our Don Steed crew. And what I'm going to do is show you how to enter these grades for your students on standards without having to go through the assignments. The first thing is when you open your grade book, you're probably going to open it and it will be on the assignments score sheet mode. And so what we're going to do is select, in this case, we're going to start with our math course. And then we're going to select the final grades mode. So if you'll select that final grades mode, and then we're going to look for one of the standards that you'll be assessing or have assessed this quarter, and then you will assign a grade to it. So let's find that standard. And I think I'm going to be looking for K.CC.03. So let's see if I can't find that. Okay. So there we have it, K.CC.03. And we're going to assign grades to this standard. What you're going to do is, let's just say that this student, Mr. FRE, we're going to call him, he has a grade of LP. So I will right click and then I will be able to enter in a grade. It looks like that's coming off of our screen a little bit, so I'm going to move some things so that you can see this a little bit better. All right, there we go. Now let's try Mr. FRE again. And we're going to right click and you're going to see my grade choices, and I'm going to say he has an LP. Let's say Mr. CO has mastered this standard, so again I would just go in and put an M. Or I could simply type it in, Mr. JAC. I'm actually going to just type in M for him. I go to my M, and then when I move to the next box, it will recognize that M. Also, if I have entered in all of my students who are not necessarily graded as progressing, in other words, they have different grades. So let's say this student has a WA, so I'm going to put in, I'm just typing in WA there, and I push return, and it recognizes it. I'm going to use my right click here, and I'm going to say I'm going to fill the scores because all of the other students for that standard are progressing. So where it says students with no grades, so all the students with no grades, I'm going to replace them with the grade of P, and then I simply say OK. And now I have completed entering all of my standards grades for that particular standard. Again, as always, if there are any questions whatsoever, if there's any way that I can help you, please don't hesitate to give me a call, or you can drop me an email. Again, I hope this has been helpful. I am available in case you have questions.